Hi everyone, Morgan here. So today I wanted to talk about how to find the right firearm for you. I have gotten so many questions about this exact question. So many questions about this question. So many questions about this topic. And so I really wanted to cover some things that you need to consider. So first of all, you need to consider why you are purchasing a firearm. Is it for home defense? Is it for everyday, out and about defense? Is it for plinking? Is it for hunting? Why do you want a firearm, first of all? So really narrow that down. If you want it for multiple purposes, you may need a couple different firearms. Like if you want an everyday carry firearm, you'll need, something like a pistol. You could carry, a rifle. Not, if it's cool in your state, I'm not gonna tell you not to. But generally, everyday carry firearms are going to be, some sort of pistol, revolver, something like that. Hunting is usually some type of rifle or shotgun, depending. And then, home defense could be shotgun, rifle, pistol. It could be a myriad of things. So, you have to kind of narrow it down though. What do you want to start with first? Now, if you want to start with, personal protection, great. Okay, so let's say we've narrowed it down to everyday personal protection. When you're out and about, you want to get your concealed carry license. Fantastic. Okay, so we've narrowed it down. So now you want to go find the firearm that's right for you. Now, I can suggest firearms to you all day, every day. I can tell you which ones I like, which ones I hate, but it doesn't matter what I think, okay? It only matters what you think. And it doesn't matter what the gun counter person thinks either. It matters what you think, okay? So go to a gun shop, okay? Go to a gun shop and look for and touch like as many firearms as you possibly can. Don't think that you're being a nuisance, okay? You want to find the firearm that is right for you, which means that you have to handle multiple firearms until you narrow it down to that one or two or three firearms that are going to be right for you, okay? And then you're going to choose, which one you like best from there. And of course, calibers will come into consideration as well. What type of caliber, how do you want to carry it? As in, do you want to carry it on your person? So you want a compact one, a full size one, do you want like a 380 or a 22 or a 9mm, a 45? What kind of caliber do you want, and can you handle in a firearm? They've actually been making pretty compact firearms that are 45s. I mean, they're, they don't have to be these big, huge, guns anymore. It's good stuff. Again, I can recommend all sorts of brands to you, but it's not going to matter in the end. I could say, oh, I love Ruger, or I love Sig Sauer, but you could pick an H&A, you could pick, a High Point, you could pick whatever you want. It doesn't matter. Okay. Ask them if you can dry fire. Some guns you should not dry fire. And what I mean by dry fire is actually pulling the trigger without it being loaded. Okay, so it just, and some gun ranges and shops are kind of weird about dry firing the guns, even if they can be dry fired. Anyway, so just always ask before you do it. And then other than that, just find something that's going to fit you and your needs. And then finding ammo. You can go to ammoseek.com. You can try to find ammo in person. Right now at the time of making this video, it's a month before the election, so ammo is very sparse. But don't worry about picking a round that is super popular, because ammo scarcity comes and goes. So you can stock up in the good times, and just remember that ammo there can be ammo shortages just like that, okay, without a moment's notice. So definitely always be stocking up on ammos as much as you can. Ammo Squared is a monthly subscription ammo service. Fantastic, highly recommend them. But other than that, after you get your firearm, whatever firearm it is, practice. If you can't live fire yet because, you know, you can't find ammo or whatever, hold it, handle it, take it apart, clean it, dry fire with it, do drills outside and inside your home. You know, if you are going to carry it every day, run drills with it, you know, holstering and unholstering and holstering, you know, dry firing with it. So many things that we can do without ever firing the gun. But I highly, highly encourage you to get to the range and fire it as soon as you possibly can to get to know your gun, and then fire it on a regular basis. I would say at least once a month is a good idea. You know, at least 50 rounds or something, you know, a box of 50, just, you know, to get a few rounds through it and to keep you trained and, you know, up to date on your firearm. You know, get to know your firearm intimately. If you don't know your firearm, you will never, ever, ever, ever use it, okay? And if you just keep it like in a box in a closet hidden away, you won't ever use it. So you got to get to know that firearm, you know, get that fear out of you, you know, if you're intimidated by it, which, you know, a lot of people are, and there's nothing wrong with that, but, you know, get to know it and train, and actually get into training classes. I can't stress this enough. Okay, get training from professionals and people who have been through training themselves and who are now able to train you. You know, go through training classes and actually get the knowledge. Read books about firearm training as well. There's a ton of great books out there. I'll put a few of my favorites in the description, but a ton of great books out there. Get some books, you know, and lastly, learn your local laws. I've talked about this many times before, but always learn your local defense laws, firearm laws, you know, stand your ground laws if you have them. You know, learn your local laws, and you know, ignorance is not an excuse. So learn your local laws, get training, find a firearm that is right for you. Thank you all so much for watching. Conquer tomorrow by preparing today. Ask me any questions in the comments down below. I'll talk to you later. Bye.